Hello everyone, we will solve this today's LeetCode problem. The question is easy. Today the question is easy. Let's see what the question is asking. So we have given a two integer arrays of equal length, target and array. In one step, you can select any non-empty subarray of array and reverse it. You are allowed to make any number of steps. Return true if you can make array equal to target or false otherwise. So basically the question is asking us to convert this array to target that whether we can convert whether we can convert this array given array to target array, right? To target array, right? And what steps we can take? We can select any non-empty subarray and reverse it, right? Basically we can select any non empty subarray of array and reverse it, basically. And so if you see in this first example here, target and array, this is the target and this is the array. So how can we reverse it, right? So suppose this is the 2 4 1 and 3. So how will we reverse to 1 2 3 4? So first thing is that I can reverse this 4 1 3, right? So I will reverse this. So see, the first part is that at first position there should be 1. So I will reverse 2 4 1. So that will become 1 2 4, and this is 3, right? Now the second is at same position, right? Third is at third position. So we will reverse it again by taking this subarray. First we have taken 2 4 1 as a subarray, then I will take 4 3 as a subarray. So 1 2, because there it is given that we are allowed to make any number of steps, right? So we will just start from 1 2 3 and 4, right? So this is how we convert the array. So basically it's just a simple thought, that if I can select any non-empty subarray and reverse it, then it means then it means I can simply I can simply reverse two elements of, right? So suppose this is given like 2 1 4 3, right? Like this, and we need to convert to 1 2 3 4. So what I will do, I will just swap take two elements and swap it, because we can swap it or rearrange it any number of times. So basically I can take two elements, right? Because there is no, because we have only tell is to true or false, right? So basically what we do, we will just swap it. So 2 1 swap it, 4 3 1 swap it, just swap it. So we can simply swap it, right? Otherwise suppose it is given like 2 3 1 and 4. So how will you do that, right? So just swap two elements and make the 1th position at first point. So one will be at so first will be like this, 1 3 and 4. Then 1 2 3 and 4. So what I am doing, I am just taking two elements and this is a subarray, right? And I am reversing it, right? I'm just reversing it. So this is 1 2 3 4. So what will be the conclusion here? The conclusion is that we can always make the given array to target array. But only this will happen only when the number of elements the number of elements the numbers are the numbers and the count of numbers and the count of numbers are same in both the arrays, right? Then only we can convert it, right? Why I'm saying that, suppose if there is given 2 1 4 and 5, 2 3 4 5, this is given array, right? This is given array, and the target is 1 2 3 and 4, right? So what will be the problem, right? This is like 3 and this is like 5, right? And this is like 4 4, right? So what is the problem here? If you arrange anyhow, you cannot make this to this target array, because we don't have one in this given array. We don't have the count of 4 as 3 in the target array. We don't have a count of 3 as 2 in the count array. So only, so we will not able to we will not able to we will not able to convert the given array to target array when the number of the count of numbers are not same in both the arrays, right? In both the arrays, right? Now we just need to count, make the count, right? We just need to count. So what, how we will see that, right? So first thing is that you can do sorting, right? You can do sorting, sort both the arrays, right? First approach, this is the first approach, right? This is the first approach. I'm just telling you approach, right? This is the first approach, sort both the arrays, right? How will it help? If you sort it, so suppose this is given 2 5 6 and 1, and this is given also this is given repeated elements. Let's take repeated elements, and this is we need to make 1 8 sorry 1 5 2 5 6, like this, right? And you want to just count it. So if you sort it, this will become 1 2 5 5 and 6, and this will become again same thing, 1 2 5 5 and 6. Okay, this is will be 6, right? So this is 6. So if you iterate, you will check in both, that is it is same, it is same, it is same, but this is not same. It means both arrays count numbers is not same, so this will return false. But if otherwise there it is 5, so it will become 5, and this will be same, right? So this will return true, right? So this is first approach is sorting, right? The first approach is sorting, that will take off and login, right? That will take off and login, which is two times, because both the length of the arrays can be equal or not equal, depends on that. So that will be o of m, can be o of m log of m, right? And m is the size the array of of the given array and target array, right? Target array. This is the first approach. Second approach, we just need to calculate, right? We just need to calculate. So why don't we just count, we just need to count it. So why don't we just count it? So what I will do, I will just take a hash table and count it, right? What I will do, I will just take a hash table and count it. So let's take the same example here. Let's take the same example. What I will do, I will just count it. I will just count it. Instead of sorting, I will just count it. So this is the given array. Given array. What I will do, I will just count it. So for counting, MP is here. So 2 is present 1 times, 5 is present 2 times, 6 is present 1 time, and 1 is present 1 time, right? So when I move in this target array, I will match this, right? I will match this. What I will see, I will check, I will check that each number presented the target array must exist in this, in unordered map, right? This is unordered map, right? And if this is present, it is okay, and we will decrease the count of it, right? We will decrease the count of what I will do, I will just decrease it. I will just decrease it. I will just decrease every part of it, right? So if the count is equal, so what it helps, if the count is equals, if count is equals, then it will tell us, then the mp of the x number would be 0 if the count is equal. Otherwise, if it is not 0, if the count is not 0, it means the count of numbers are not equal. The count of numbers are not equal, right? Then we will return false in that case. We will return false in that case, right? So this is the simple approach. Otherwise true. Otherwise return true, right? So this is the second approach, right? We will just use counter, right? So this is a very easy question, that's why I'm going some bit little fast, right? So this is a very easy question. I hope you have solved it all and you don't need this videos, right? So yeah, this is how we will solve this. Let's try to implement the second approach, because first is the very easy, because just sort it and iterate in both of that is. Second is using counter, right? So we will use second, we will implement the second. So this is unordered map. We will, what we will do, we will iterate in this array or target array, anything you do, anything you want, you can iterate in, right? So I will iterate in target array. So this is x and this is target. So mp of x plus plus, so this store all the counts, all the numbers in map. Then we will iterate again in array, right? And if we are iterate in array, so what it will check, first I will check that if it is available or not. right? This if this x is present in my map or not. If it is not present, I will just return 0, because if it is not present, then we can't make this array equal to this target array. Otherwise I will just decrement the count, right? Now at last I will again iterate in this map, right? And check that if any element any element is not 0, if any element count is not 0, then I will return just false, right? I will return just false, because if any element is not 0, it means both elements count is not equal, right? Both the element count is not equal, so I will return false in that case. At last, if all things satisfies, then I will return true, right? So this is how we solve this question. First, we account the target array elements. Then we check in array elements that each element is present in map or not. And if it is, then I will decrement it. And at last, I will just check that each element which is present in this map has count 0 or not. Why I'm checking count? Because if the count of numbers in the target array and the given array is same, then it should be count 0, because that will neglect them, because I'm decreasing the count of that. So it must be 0. If it is not, we will return false in that case. Right? That's how this question will be solved. And let's analyze this time complexity. So that would be first O of n, second again O of m, because it can be possible that target and array size is not equal. And third is the count of map, right? So that can be O of n plus m, right? So that will be O of n plus O of m plus O of n plus m. So basically, it is ultimately O of n plus m, right? And the space complexity, that can be also possible O of n plus m, because it can be possible that target array has unique elements and this given array is also unique elements, and we are storing both of them in map. So that would be O of also n plus m. So you can if the array length is given, okay, this is given array length as equal, right? So you can write it like this, O of n, right? Because array length is given equal, so you can write it like this, right? So this is how we can solve this problem. Hope you solved it by own, right? Thank you so much. Bye bye.